Most rechargeable odor eliminators on Amazon are overpriced air fresheners in disguise. We tested 5. Only one actually earns the price tag. Pick the wrong one and you are out real money, and your house still smells. We judge these 5 on odor elimination method, battery or plug-in convenience, coverage area, and price to performance ratio, specs, owner reports, real-world feedback. One surprise winner here. Whether you are fighting cat litter or full room funk, one of these actually delivers. Starting at the bottom, the iCare plug-in Ozone unit promises 99% cat litter deodorizing. That is a specific, bold number. At $29.98, it has 807 reviews and a 4.1 rating. Respectable on paper. But here is the problem. The research behind that 99% claim is thin. No independent test data backs it up. Many odor eliminator buyers report wildly inconsistent results depending on room size and odor source. If you are in a small, enclosed space maybe, but that marketing number is doing a lot of heavy lifting without the evidence to carry it. Skip this one unless your expectations are equally modest. At $59.99, the Okoo 4-pack costs more than most of the competition here. So, it better deliver. 4 plug-in negative ion units, 4.6 stars, 102 review. That sounds promising. But here is the problem. The data behind what these actually do to your air is thin. Owners report quieter operation, which checks out for a filterless design. No ozone, no replacement filters. That part is real. What is not clear is whether the odor elimination justifies the price premium over cheaper packs doing roughly the same job. More reviews would help. Right now, the math does not quite close. $29.99 for a 3-pack of ionizers sounds like a deal. Nearly 1,000 buyers have weighed in on the Joe Start. That is a real sample size. The problem is the rating sitting at 3.8 out of 5. That number tells a story. Not a disaster, but not confidence either. It lands right in that uncomfortable middle zone where enough people are happy to keep it selling, but enough are frustrated to drag the score down. For odor removal, consistency is everything. A unit that works great in one room and dies in 3 months is not a solution. It is just a delayed disappointment. If you are chasing the lowest per unit price and you are willing to dig through verified reviews before committing, there is something here worth investigating. But I would not drop money on this one without doing that homework first. At this rank, the data gap is the product's biggest liability. At $35.99 for a 4-pack, the one Lunar immediately looks like the math works in your favor. $9 a unit, ozone-free, filterless, whisper quiet. Clean spec sheet on paper. The problem is that 4.3-star rating sits on just 46 reviews. That is not a sample size. That is a small favor from early buyers, and with no substantive performance data to stress test the marketing claims, you are essentially being asked to trust the box. That is a risk at any price. Here it is still real money for an unverified outcome. If the review pool grows and holds, this could legitimately belong higher in this ranking. Right now, the credibility gap between the claim and the evidence is too wide to reward it. So that brings us to the one that actually earned its spot. $9.99 for a rechargeable ozone odor eliminator with a 10,000 mAh battery. Let that land for a second. The iCare unit with the 10,000 mAh battery is our #1 pick. And yes, I know the review count is modest at 30. That gives me some pause. A 3.2 rating with thin data is a real flag, and I won't pretend otherwise. But here's what tips it anyway. The 10,000 mAh battery means this thing runs cordlessly, repeatedly, without hunting for an outlet. For cat litter corners, car interiors, shoe closets, anywhere a plug-in unit simply cannot reach, that portability is the entire game. Ozone actually attacks odor molecules at the source. It does not mask them. At $10, the downside risk is a single bad lunch. The upside is a genuinely capable go-anywhere odor eliminator. If your problem spots are tight, remote, or just too smelly to ignore, this is the one worth betting on. So here's where the money actually shakes out. The plug-in ionizer packs, One Lunar, Joestart, Okoo, all land in the budget tier. Passive, low maintenance, fine for mild background odor. The iCare Portable is the only one built for serious stink. Spend more, get more. Simple. Budget tier, any of the 3 ionizer packs. Step up tier, the iCare Rechargeable. That is the tier list. The iCare Rechargeable wins. A lower star rating, but a 10,000 mAh battery and 0 ongoing filter costs. The plug-in ionizers are fine for mild odors. Strong odor, they fold. Links are below. Check current prices and pick your tier. Subscribe if you want more of this. No sponsors, no fluff, just the actual answer.